Jiangdong Erwei Yaleli is a merfolk water element mage. I worked hard for 8 years to finally get into Abosger Academy, only to find out after enrolling that the neighboring academy gives out monthly stipends, graduation job placements, and most importantly, allows students to form teams freely. As for our academy, team assignments are basically like drawing lots from a blind box. Last year, dwarves and elves were grouped together and nearly fought. But regardless of your academy, you need a 75.31% win rate over 3 years to graduate. So a good team assignment ensures a bright future.
Look! The team roster for His Highness the Crown Prince is out.
The Crown Prince, the one who burned down the Divine Palace, Shutalemias. No matter which god is listening, please, I beg you, don't put me with that lunatic clan. Amen. The abyssal puppeteer from Dooku, mysterious and extremely dangerous. Forest witch Juhei, that antisocial personality. What kind of hellish lineup is this? And there's also Fianne Letro, the wild rose of Fibele. She's the duchess who killed all her siblings to inherit her title. A top-tier berserker with an extremely unstable mental state, a lunatic and an antisocial, and a psychopath. Are there any normal people left in this team? Oh wait, there's also the South American sorcerer Elrit and the little princess of the werewolf clan, Irene, who can't even transform. These two are probably the most normal among all the bad guys on this team. This team is basically the Siam Alliance. But actually, that's fine. As long as I'm not in that group and they end up fighting among themselves, that's one less strong opponent for our team in the competition. The last magician in the vehicle group is actually me. I stayed up late studying, worked hard for 8 years, just hoping for a peaceful and beautiful future. I originally thought I was just unlucky to be assigned to a team full of villains, but it seems things aren't that simple. Thief. Fianna. These names are triggering memories in my mind. I remembered that I had transmigrated into a Mary Sue novel. In the novel, my teammates and I are all cannon fodder villains, and in the end, none of us meet a good end. So it turns out I'm actually a transmigrator who had temporarily forgotten the plot. Shu Telemiaz, a fire mage, the lofty crown prince. Because he loved being the center of attention, he enjoyed the spotlight in the story. But in the end, he died without a sound. The forest witch Ju, he had hoped to die in the forest, but in the end, she was burned to death in a great fire and thrown into the sea. The other team members also died in extremely tragic ways. As for me, my parents were humiliated by nobles and committed suicide together, and I was eventually tortured to death by a noble's son. You idiots! Teaming up with you is a complete waste of time.
Appreciate this. Without the Academy's team requirement, someone of your status would never meet the prince.
What a pity, darling. Compared to me, that prince is far less impressive.
That devil who could make both the prince and the duke obey completely.
Are you dissatisfied with the group assignment and deliberately not completing the task? Are you just waiting to be expelled?
That oppressive presence. 12th grade head teacher Lan Yu, group leader Bowen.
Teacher, you misunderstood. We are actually quite satisfied with the result. It's just that the choice of team leader still needs to be discussed.
In the novel's plot, Hute was appointed as the team leader, and as expected, the vice captain was still my younger self. Is it really impossible to change the storyline?
Cute Norvia, you have 2 minutes to decide on a place to live together. Otherwise, the whole team will go to the stables to clean up horse manure for me.
I think the palace is a great choice.
My duke's mansion is much better than your pigsty.
I'm not going to the palace or the duke's mansion. The people there are all so annoying.
How about this? Let's each write down a place we'd like and draw lots to decide.
Welcome to the Claude Sanatorium. I have just one last question for you. What exactly will your team be called?
Listen, your uncle is going to take you back home now, isn't that right?
Wish you all the best in the mental hospital, especially you, Merfolk King.
In the original novel, the activity room for the villain team was 1208, not 1206. The location of our first cooperative mission was supposed to be Fianna's mansion, not the Claude sanatorium that I deliberately wrote on the slip of paper. It seems that, with my intervention, the childhood plot has already undergone subtle changes. I absolutely won't die a miserable death, like in the novel. I want to graduate with honor, and my team must not hold me back. Even if these princes and princesses look down on everyone else, they still have to cooperate to complete the group training task. This is the Academy's rule. No one can go against the director. Can we pitch our tents on the open ground next to the sanatorium? That should still count as group training, right?
You little brats are trying to be sneaky, but you have to go in. Even if it's a haunted house, you still have to go in for me.
Welcome. May I ask what illness you have? Looks like it's you, this stupid blockhead, who's sick and looking for trouble. Everyone, check your magic status. Our magic has failed.
We've become birds in a cage.
May I ask what illness you have? Noah, 24 years old, has paranoia. As long as we follow his logic, we can get through this stage smoothly.
This is Schulter, 61 years old, from the Demon Group. His illness, osteoporosis.
Erlit, 100 years old, diagnosed with late-stage narcissism.
Letro, 34 years old, mania, Ryu, claustrophobia, and finally, schizophrenia. May I ask what illness you have? Mental illness, huh? Registration complete. 5th floor, room 1010, the best choice. Gambler. I hate this damn place. If I killed all of you, then no one in this team would ever cause me trouble again. Our magic is suppressed, and you alone can't take on the 6 of us. Plus, the school is monitoring our every move in real time.
Well, you're going to be disappointed. I already noticed that the communicator is down too.
We've lost contact with the school, and our magic is suppressed as well.
This is a trap. Something here wants us dead.
The prey has arrived. Is this the kind of action-oriented approach the villainous squad has? Noah. Norvia. Let's take it apart, okay? There's no clothes hanger here. I want to use its legs to hang my skirt. Wait, let's play a game. Noah represents the opposite of Ryu. If you truly have no consciousness, I will give you to Eileen. Now I'll ask, and you answer. Do you understand? Loya, she understood. Were you originally just a puppet? Ryu isn't. She has her own consciousness. Was it the owner of the sanatorium who told you to bring food? Looks like she can't speak, but that actually confirms it. So it was the owner of the sanatorium who ordered her to come.
Were you originally a patient here?
Noah, is there something in the dinner?
Poison?
Noah.
The owner of the sanatorium wants to poison us. Go back and tell the person who sent you that we ate the dinner you brought. That way, at least your safety will be protected.
Just now, I used the process of elimination to ask. His name is Bit. He came to the sanatorium with his mother when he was 5. Later, his mother disappeared, and he became a puppet. Yes, it was a man wearing a top hat and a mechanic who controlled him.
They would rather poison the prince and the duke than let the secrets here get out. It seems things are even more serious than I imagined. Didn't you hear just now? The roast chicken is poisoned. You can't eat it.
I'm immune to all poisons. Haven't you heard?
The novel describes it in such detail.
The first prince is poison immune, and his blood neutralizes toxins. Didn't you know?
Then you definitely don't know that once Arlit lost control of his charm magic. It made the 2 academies jealous and fight each other.
I didn't do it on purpose. Anyway, Sister Irene treated the atavism department like dogs.
That's my personal business. Besides, Dooku likes to take people to the abyss for private rituals.
I do my work cleanly. I never colluded with teachers to make students retake exams.
You country bumpkin? What's with your sarcastic tone? I was just letting the students realize the dangers of society earlier. Does that really count? At least I don't kill people every month. I already said that's just a rumor. Everyone, why don't we have dinner first? Just a moment ago they were bickering, but now they're gathered around eating instant noodles and the atmosphere feels as warm as a family. Pick 2. I'll help you tie your hair up. I almost forgot that in group classes, the back is the most vulnerable spot. They would never easily show their back to others. Thank you. I really like it. So this is what it feels like to be trusted. Not bad at all. The controller of the sanatorium, Sumu Orbit, only came to test the waters. There will definitely be new moves tomorrow. So I suggest everyone set up traps so we can sleep soundly. Unknowingly, everyone became more in sync and finished setting the traps. What kind of conspiracy is really behind the sanatorium? Should I not have brought the team to such a dangerous place? The Academy can contact us unilaterally through the communicator. So everything that happens here, Shueyue knows about it too. The new one. It seems that although the Academy left a backup plan, they have no intention of saving us.
Of course, from the Academy's perspective, if we can't resolve the crisis ourselves, then we don't deserve to be magicians at all.
Since everyone has been woken up, why don't we discuss together what kind of mascot we should make? If we're making a small animal, we should make it into a super powerful weapon.
A mascot should definitely be full of charm, just like me. Let's leave the task of making the mascot to Dooku.
After all, he's a puppeteer. No one is better at this kind of handiwork than he is. Where are you going? There's no surveillance there. As expected of a puppeteer from the abyss, your instincts are truly sharp.
Norvia, you're such a good person. I promise I won't make things difficult for you during exams in the future.
You like money, right? Here, this bag of gold coins is for you. Listen to my instructions. I can tell that Fianna also wants me to help her tie her hair, but if she can't communicate with me properly, I won't agree to it. I do like money, but what does that have to do with you? Put your things away. Who do you think you are? A half-mermaid like you can't even control your own emotions, always on the verge of going berserk. So who do you think you are? Fianna's berserk state is a double-edged sword. Don't let your emotions control you. If you don't want something, then don't pretend otherwise. Before I became vice captain, of course I would have picked up the gold coins. But now I can't. Fianna is my teammate, not my client or my boss. Fianna doesn't know her own fate. In the novel, she ends up losing her title and becoming a slave because of her uncontrollable rage, so I have to help her change all of that in advance. There are other teammates too. I have to save them as well. This is a mascot made by Doku.
It's pretty good. Its eyes are made of mystic stones, so it has intelligence.
Since you made the mascot, why don't you give it a name?
The Dunajut Yalianshu region.
Who actually names their strange mascot something like that? Well, it's a very unique name. He's greeting me.
I actually think this ugly thing is kind of cute.
It's even made from our hair. It's something that belongs to us, which makes it a rare gift for the villains. Is it already noon? 12 o'clock?
The gates of Helod. They're open.
They're just letting us out like this? No traps at all? That's strange. My magic has returned.
People can't be burned away.
Claude's sanatorium, huh? It's really something. If you want us to stay, we stay. If you want us to leave, we leave. What do they take us for? Fools, fools, fools.
Don't imitate them. You can't curse at people.
Now there are two choices. First, report to the Academy immediately. Second, stay at Claude and solve the problems here ourselves. We could earn extra credits. In summary, it's high risk, high reward. Everyone can vote to decide whether to leave or stay.
I'm going to tear it down. You can stay and watch me burn it to ashes.
Shoot, it's not just you, it's us. Don't forget, we're teammates.
That reason is a bit boring, but I don't dislike it. If you run into danger next, I'll allow you to use my blood as an antidote.
Thanks, but I'd rather find a priest. How could I miss out on something as good as this sanatorium?
It's not a trick, it's demolition.
Be a little more elegant, darling.
Since everyone wants to stay, then I need to remind everyone. If we go back this time, it will be seen as a provocation. They definitely won't let us go again.
The mastermind isn't simple. There's a conscious force behind all this.
Unless there's an evil spirit mage in the Claude Sanatorium, and with this kind of soul-transferring forbidden technique, I'm afraid there's more than one evil spirit mage. I suspect there's also a siren helping him. Great, so if we just defeat them, the problem is solved, right? What are we waiting for?
How about we release the dumbbell spirit? It's too dangerous inside.
Dumbbell spirit is really strong. It won't die. It can be our backup. If we don't come out in 3 days, it will help us call Brother Dalen. It can do it.
Baby, you have to hide well, okay?
Airly, that's useless. No crying aloud. If you run into danger, this can protect you for 20 minutes. Little Hammer will protect you so it won't hurt. Don't be sad. There's nothing to worry about. Suddenly, I feel like the child has grown up.
Wait, as the captain, I think we should replenish our energy before entering the sanatorium.
This is the first time I think what you said makes sense.
All right, I have to admit, only when we're full and have enough to drink will we have the strength to deal with the enemy. Those who want to go shopping, come with me. The rest stay here and wait. Erlet wants a new toothbrush and some aromatherapy. Fiona wants a high-end fleece blanket, and Doku likes shampoo with a camellia scent. Excuse me, would it be possible for me to have just one more piece of that delicious chocolate? I promise it will be the very last one I eat today.
No more, sweetheart. You'll get cavities if you eat any more.
I only found out later that my father couldn't refuse me and had to agree, but he would secretly leave a message to bring my mother over. So every time, my plan to sneak snacks would fail. My collection of chocolate wrappers also progressed very slowly, but then my parents left me. Even Tongagwai was taken away and returned to me. That was my chocolate, the disaster bringer stuff, and you took it too. Are you trying to curse me to death? Aren't you afraid of bad luck? It's hard for me to describe how I felt at that moment. I didn't know if it was anger, sadness, or regret. But at the same time, it felt like it was nothing at all. Harvest time was just around the corner, but the neighbors had nothing at all. Actually, I was hungry myself, but thinking about this still made me feel at ease. And I sold that exquisite sticker album to a collector. Later, I was just surviving and couldn't afford that candy. After joining Abosger Academy, this big city didn't sell such outdated candy either.
Aren't you going to buy it?
What?
You've been looking at it for a long time. You want to eat this, don't you? Why not buy it?
It's not worth it.
Why isn't it worth it? Do you just buy something because you want to eat it?
I'm past the age for eating this kind of thing. Let's go find them.
If we don't go now, Claude's door will close.
Let's go. You left your communicator with Dumbbell for repairs. Use mine for now.
Thank you. We can't use magic, but no one said we can't use force. Now I see the whole team is together. Instead, I feel an inexplicable sense of security. Something's not right. My room isn't supposed to look like this. Why can't I remember anything? Is this a side effect of the medicine? My name is Noah, 24 years old, a doctor for the mermaid team. The doctor says I have paranoia, and I think he wants to harm me too. I live in room 30002, and next door is a fragile vampire. A kid named Bit always comes to play with me. He's so pitiful. Why does room 3002 feel off to me? Bit wrote in his diary that he would come to play with me in the morning.
Lawyer, good morning.
Why do I keep feeling like I've seen a puppet that looks just like him? Was I just trying to form an icicle? Why would I think that? I must be going crazy.
Noah, there's a ball on the first floor today, and the door on the third floor will be open too. Shall we go have some fun?
The one in room 3008 is a giant with mania. The diary says he once hurt me, so I should stay away from him. But I can't help but feel a strange sense of familiarity and warmth toward him.
Hello, my name is Sniffin, and you are?
Noah.
Nice name. By the way, you've been a mermaid for a long time, right? Me too.
A salty, briny scent of seawater. Actually, it's the scent of my own kind. But it makes me feel uneasy.
May I have the honor of inviting you to the ball being held this evening?
He already has a dance partner tonight. He's with me.
That's truly a pity.
My sincerest apologies, lovely lady. My name is Banbai. I would be honored if you would join me at tonight's grand ball.
Sure. Mr. Bambai, can you dance the water sun?
Of course. My blood has been changed once, so it's not normal blood anymore. Being too kind here isn't a good thing. Stay with me tonight and don't wander off.
Looks like I acted pretty well. I almost got fooled by this illusory dream. Fortunately, Bitfiana's appearance reminded me that I'm not Noah at all. I'm Norvia, someone from the sanatorium. They pulled us into this illusion. Where is everyone else? What secret is really hidden behind all this? So it seems that as long as I keep pretending I don't know anything and play along with the people from the sanatorium, I'll always be able to find evidence.
Noah, please don't leave me, okay? There are so many people at the ball, you'll get lost.
Why are you, a kid, getting involved? Just don't mind him. You see, absolutely everyone in this entire sanatorium is completely crazy.
Ha! Oh my god! The sanatorium has such intense activities and there are so many people here.
Remember, don't agree to anyone's requests here, and don't make any promises.
Alright, I'll definitely remember. Bit, it's too noisy here. Let me take you back, okay?
I can only see my mother here. I don't want to go back. That's my mother. But she doesn't remember me anymore. It's okay, as long as I remember her.
You're just a bag of old bones, so stop coming to the dance and making a scene. Pah, I just want to get up and stretch my bones a bit.
I'm Juer. Do you know me? My name is Noah. Now we know each other. Noah, that name sounds so familiar. My name is Ru-Yu. I feel so uncomfortable. It's so dark here. Hey, how come when you first arrived, I didn't see you being so good at memorizing everyone's names and illnesses? You're acting exactly the same as you did at the front desk of the sanatorium.
Would my wild rose be willing to have a drink with me?
Well,
Remember, don't agree to anyone's requests here, and don't make any promises.
don't never agree to anyone's requests. Head therapy medicine, fiery temper in the institute. You really are disgusting.
Haha, my dear flame, I just paid and came to pick out my gift.
Who's your gift? You're only fit to be my dog.
What kind of dump is this, bringing in this kind of trash to fool me? Give me my money back.
Humph. If it weren't for your interference, he would have died by my hand long ago. Trust me, I will never let you get hurt. Do we know each other? Meddling in other people's business. Oh right, I almost forgot. This is an illusion.
White-haired mermaid, come be my servant. Beautiful lady, why not spend a pleasant night with me?
These people, they're even worse off than me, having to stay in this sanatorium. What are these people who come to the ball to pick out gifts really after? Is it just for a fleeting pleasure? He's hurt. There are two different scents of blood.
Looks like you've made quite a few friends.
I'll walk you back to your room.
What are you thinking about? You're very afraid of me. Are all mermaids as fragile as you?
You're a mermaid too. Don't you know whether we're fragile or not?
If I offended you, I'm sorry.
Oh, would you like a glass of juice?
Sure.
Then... You're always following me. Do you like me?
Are you always this straightforward when you talk?
That's how my mother taught me. To say whatever I want to say. Is there something wrong with that?
Your mother must love you very much.
Why do you say that?
Because you're so open and honest. It shows you have the confidence that comes from being loved.
Don't you have that?
No, not every mermaid has a profound destiny. My parents' love was opposed by their families, so they decided to elope, but they accidentally ended up among the villains. My father was skinned and dismembered, and my mother was sold to the Duke.
In the end of the novel, Fiona became the Duke's slave. She died a tragic death in the end.
At the Duke's estate, I grew up in humiliation. My mother originally thought that as long as we kept enduring, we would survive. Until one day she saw the Duke finally reach his hands toward me. In the end, to protect me, my mother perished together with the Duke.
How much of what Snayford said about mutual destruction was true or false?
After I escaped, I went to many places and encountered many races, but you, the mermaid, are the first. I've always wondered what a normal mermaid looks like.
My parents both passed away when I was 10 years old.
Feel sorry.
There are no normal mermaids. I think they are probably very good-tempered, beautiful, and all-around talented. Just like my mother, she could design unique clothes and bake smoked bread. She would get angry when she saw me fighting, but she always protected me first. To me, she was the most wonderful being in the world.
Then why did they pass away later?
Whether it's the Duke or the nobles, they're all equally ruthless, cruel, and evil.
Noah, I could have had a bright future.
I once thought I would live a happy and peaceful life too.
Don't go out tonight. Tomorrow, I'll treat you to lunch.
This red light, it's a surveillance camera.
Alone in a room with a strange man, Little Mermaid, you're far too lacking in vigilance.
What about you? I remember Sniffin closed the door when he left.
A door lock is just a decoration to me. And to me, you're just a moving building block. I have absolutely no adult desires for you. Ah, my hand slipped. Sorry, I'll buy you a new one next time.
Mr. Denmark, if you could put down your baseball bat, your words might be a bit more believable.
This way it's safer.
What did you say?
You should not trust any person easily here. I wish you a good night, sir.